Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a heat wave spanning across most of the country. Well, I know we were up in the low 90s today where I am, and it's going to be back in the 90s tomorrow. So, this came out in the Washington Post today, July 16th, 2019. Widespread dangerous heat wave to span across much of the U.S. A stifling heat wave has begun to take shape across large portions of the United States, with millions likely to see temperatures creep towards the century mark. Yeah, there's quite a few places that have already seen 100 degrees, along with even higher heat indexes by this weekend. The heat wave is already generating excessive heat watches in the central United States. Remember the same place where they were like in minus 30 over the winter? See, this is why I was telling y'all whenever you have these super cold winters, you will have a treacherous summer ahead. Okay, so by Wednesday, the National Weather Map is likely to feature a blanket of heat advisories from the National Weather Service. The combination of sultry dew points and scorching air temperatures approaching will help make this event a dangerous one from a public health perspective. Cities including Chicago, St. Louis, Washington, Philadelphia, New York, Nashville, and Kansas City, Missouri are likely to see at least 3 days with temperatures between 95 and 100. Oh, man, I'm going to be feeling that. Along with dew points, a measure of the amount of moisture in the air above 70 degrees. This is likely to create ideal conditions for setting hot overnight low temperature records, with the possibility that some records for such temperatures might be broken. For example, the GFS model, which is generally bullish on hot weather, is projecting a low temperature in Washington of 86 degrees Sunday morning. An all-time warmest low temperature for the district is 84 degrees. Faster warming of overnight lows compared with the warming rate of daytime highs are consistent with model projections and observations of how global warming is reshaping our weather. In cities, urban heat islands effect also help keep overnight temperatures higher than surrounding areas. When overnight lows fail to drop below a particular threshold, it's harder for the human body to cool down and rest, elevating the health threat. Yeah. And these aren't just dangerous temperatures for people, pets too. It's really not a good idea to keep your pets outside when it's this hot. The sauna-like conditions forecast are a result of sprawling and intense heat dome or ozone high pressure that will swell over the eastern two-thirds of the nation beginning Wednesday. Temperatures will soar as many as 10 to 20 degrees above normal. That may not sound like a lot, but considering it is the hottest time of the year, the resulting heat will challenge records in some areas. And see, this is why they were saying New York could see more power outages because of the excessive heat. Excessive heat watches are already in effect for all of Missouri, as well as portions of Kansas, Illinois, and Iowa, as heat indexes are forecast to range from 100 degrees to 110 degrees from Wednesday through Saturday. And where I am, they're saying the heat index can be as high as 106. So Yeah, it's going to be hot, y'all. The prolonged duration of the heat and humidity will potentially become dangerous to those most vulnerable. According to the National Weather Service, heat kills more people per year in the United States than any other weather hazard, or typically the elderly, young children, and those without air conditioning are susceptible to heat related illness. Chicago is predicted to see its hottest temperatures Friday, whereas the hottest days for the area further east may become Saturday and Sunday. In Philadelphia, the Weather Service says it has high confidence in heat index values over 105 degrees Friday throughout Sunday, and has issued an excessive heat watch due to the rare prolonged stretch of heat. The combination of hot temperatures and high humidity will combine and create a dangerous situation in which heat illness are possible, it cautioned. So here's the forecast for several major cities, y'all. St. Louis, hottest day, Friday, forecast high 98 degrees, heat index 109. Chicago will reach 96 degrees with a heat index 108, where it will peak. Cincinnati, Friday will be the hottest day, 95 degrees. The heat index could peak to 109. Detroit, 95 degrees, heat index 108. Washington, hottest day, Saturday, 98 degrees, heat index 112. Wow. Philadelphia, hottest day, Saturday, forecast 98. That's where we're forecast to, right by Philadelphia. Peak heat index 114. New York, hottest day, Saturday, forecast 97 degrees, heat index 110. Boston, hottest day, Saturday, 94 degrees, heat index 105. So that's what it's going to actually feel like, you know. And you can see this map. The majority of the country will be in a heat wave. Wow. While the heat wave in mid July is not unusual across the United States, one of the most robust findings of climate change research is that the increase in the average global surface temperatures is significantly rising. The odds of extreme heat events causing them to be more severe and longer lasting. Woo! Most recent example of this was the heat wave that gripped Western Europe in late June, breaking numerous national all-time high temperature records. Yeah, they were up in 114 in some places. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, wherever you are in the country, if you're going through a heat wave like we are, be careful. Stay hydrated, keep your pets hydrated, and try to stay in a cool place. That's really the best thing for everybody. So, all they're doing is talking about, how everything is heating up, the heat index, and you're going to see this. They already said, the scientists already said from here on out, you're going to see the temperatures increasing every single year. And that's exactly what's happening. So, this is the way it's going to be. This is the new norm, y'all. You know, we're not going back to a much cooler Earth. Not anytime soon. This is it. But please tell me what you think, y'all. Woo! So I guess this is America's version of the heat wave that is approaching starting on Wednesday. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.